So you've just made a big change. Something has changed in your life astronomically, or you've stepped into the unknown. Well, I have something to say to you, and that is congratulations. Congratulations, because you are on the right path. That newness you are feeling, that uncertainty, that fresh fear, that's what I like to call growing pains. And the more intense it is, the faster you are going to grow. Now, how to not be scared when life has changed. This is very applicable to where I am right now. I force myself to change quite a bit, at least once a year. I've recently just changed everything I know about myself so I can step into some new shoes. And I'm getting to know this new version of myself, and it's weird. It's different. No one else does shit like this. And it feels uncomfortable, but for the first time in my life, yes, I'm a bit scared. But that uncomfortability, it doesn't make me feel bad. It makes me feel excited. Because that's a choice, how you perceive fear. You cannot avoid fear. It's a truth, and it's kind of a misleading title because it's not a nice thing to feel. Of course, naturally, it's trying to keep us safe. But in the modern day, when we have comfort after comfort, fear is not something that is telling us to stay inside. It's actually, if you know how to read it, an indicator of where to go. If you are scared right now, that means you're on the right direction. You're on the right path. And you can be excited for who you're going to become, because everything is new. You know nothing. Maybe you know no one. Maybe your whole world has been turned upside down. But in a year, very likely, everything that you don't understand now, you will. You will be a seasoned version of yourself that has gone through what you were about to go through, and that guy will be looking back at you, thankful that you did what you did. And guess what? What do you do when you finally get comfortable, when the fear goes away, when the excitement goes away, when you are sure of yourself? You change again. Because getting comfortable that's the dangerous thing. It feels good, yeah, and allow yourself to celebrate for a few days, weeks, maybe even a few months, when you are comfortable with yourself and your surroundings, because you've earned that. But if you celebrate too long, if you stay idle for too long, your comfort bubble will start to do this, and instead of growing, you start to regress. Maybe not mentally, but because the comfort bubble, the comfort zone looks different depending on where you are. When you are a lousy degenerate that spends all their time inside, pushing the comfort bubble could just be going outside. But when you've trained yourself to be social, your comfort bubble could be going to the gym 5 times a week, recording videos, doing stunts. It looks different for every person, for every point in life you're in. And this point you're in right now, where everything has changed, yes, it doesn't feel good, but this is where the good shit comes from. This is where the rewarding shit comes from. Everything in balance. The term on here has been thrown around a lot, but of course you've heard of delayed gratification if you haven't. It simply means doing stuff that doesn't make you feel particularly good now. Maybe it's scary, but later, chief, later, the pride and the respect you'll have for yourself is astronomical. How to not be scared when everything is changed, chief? I don't know if you can be, but you can choose how you react to it, how you respond to it. Are you going to let the fear consume you or keep you down, or are you going to use it as a direction to follow, a path to follow? And are you going to choose to be excited? Maybe you don't know yourself anymore. That's good, because now you get the joy of finding out who you are right now. Because the biggest bullshit anyone can ever tell you is that you're going to find out who you are and stay the same person and only add to that. You will add to that, but you are going to become many different people throughout your life. depending on your experiences, who you talk to, what you go through, what trauma you go through especially. And in this change of life, it's probably reshaped how you view yourself. But when that calms down and the shape has stopped shaping, if you will be left with a new and improved version of yourself. You are already improved because you're doing something your past self wasn't doing. You just can't see it yet. And be excited about that. Be scared. Fear is good. Just don't let it control you. Use it as a tool instead. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Say less. Do more.